I don't really have my thoughts organized, but do you just want to jump into it?
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool. Alrighty. So I guess what we could do first is kind of talk about the games we know about that they haven't really talked about yet. So that would be,
Right.
There's Luigi's Mansion, there's Animal Crossing, there's the new Smash stuff. They're not going to do anything with Metroid 4, of course.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else is there? There's rumors of the Prime trilogy.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Prime Trilogy could
So,
come out.
I guess first off, tell me what you think is going to happen with this direct.
I think it's mostly out of necessity to talk about Smash stuff, but also
Oh yeah.
there is like some more things to talk about. Yeah, definitely Smash will probably be the majority of it. And well, not the majority of it, but like the sort of the focus. And they have like half a year or what is it now? I don't know, like 8 months to get the rest of the fighters released, let alone announced for Smash. So they need to start announcing some more. So.
When they first made that timeline, it made a lot of sense because it was like, okay, well, we got some time, but we've gone so long without anything released.
Yeah.
So
you think like, oh, okay, so they'll be out basically by 2020, all of them. So I mean, they'll probably announce one like every couple months, release one. Like every 2 months we'll get one or something. But no, we're like almost to like 4 months in, and it's like what's going on?
They haven't officially released or they haven't officially announced Joker, have they? That was just rumors, right? Or did they?
Yeah, he's officially announced.
Okay. That's what I was leaning towards, but I wasn't sure.
He was announced at the Game Awards.
That's right.
They just showed like an animated trailer. But since then, in the last direct, they showed his 3D model crouching, and that's all. And we know for sure he's coming by the end of April.
Yeah. That's funny. Oh, gal. And there are rumors of the home run contest and the target practice.
Right.
Do you think they're going to talk about any of that? Do you think that would be in 3.0?
Yeah, I think what might even happen is they could say, all right, Smash 3.0 is ready today, like go download it or something. Maybe it'll be like tomorrow or like, sometime really close. Or maybe it'll be the end of the month, who knows. But yeah. I think they'll show Joker, and then they'll go into like target test, or no, not target test, home run contest and stage builder.
Oh, yeah. I just barely remember that right before you said it, the stage builder too.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a chance to really explore what the Smash 4 stage builder was like. What was that a little less tile setty? Like you could
felt like playing PictoChat kind of. Like you just like draw the shape of the platforms.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I didn't mess with it too much because I honestly didn't play Smash 4 that much. So.
Oh, neither did I. So,
But I don't think they've ever really made a satisfying stage builder. Like, there's games out there that definitely have better, customizable stuff than Smash stage builder.
Yeah.
So I think hopefully they really nail it this time.
Yeah, Brawl's stage building was just a freaking joke because people would just make the most ridiculous shiz.
Yeah,
that was.
You only used it to do weird stuff because you couldn't really make a competent level.
Like what you mentioned to me before that you couldn't even grab like the edges of platforms, which is a pretty vital part in Smash, I think.
Yeah.
So that's pretty funny. what else? Was there anything else with Smash that you thought might be announced? Maybe two characters?
They could announce, so in addition to like fully showing Joker, they could announce who the next one is. And there's kind of been rumored that like some character from like Dragon Quest Builder or something might be the next one. So maybe that's what we'll see.
I haven't
ultimately
really.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I haven't really heard any other rumors besides besides the, what did you call it again? Frick.
Dragon Quest Builder character. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I could honestly see them announcing two, because Dragon Quest, first of all, we talked about how like enough time has passed that's like, get the ball rolling, guys. But Dragon Quest Builder is like primarily Japanese thing, I think. Like it's been most popular over there. And so who knows? I mean, they did just announce like a couple Dragon Quest Builder things there's Dragon Quest Builder, and then there's just Dragon Quest, I think. Anyway, they did announce a couple of those in the last Direct, and maybe what would happen is they could show more of those and then you announce the character. Who knows? But since that is also sort of just more leaning towards the Japanese audience, maybe then they announce a second character that like satisfies the rest of the world. I don't know.
I could see that being the case.
Yeah.
With other than Smash, do you think they'll show anything with Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah, I think that's probably the most likely thing next to Smash is Luigi's Mansion, because they said at the Direct where they revealed it, like, we have lots more to show you in the future of this game. And that was like at the top of my list of things to see in the last Direct. And it wasn't there. I was like, what?
It's kind of weird.
What?
Like, they've only shown that trailer, so.
Right. I think we could probably get even a release date for Luigi's Mansion. Like, they typically have like two bigger announcements each Direct, like to begin with and to end with.
Yeah.
So I think Luigi's Mansion could be either the beginning or the end, and then they give a release date, which we'd probably be looking at like August or September maybe, because they have stuff set for the summer. You have like Pokemon and some Zelda games coming at the end of the year, so maybe like August, September.
What stuff do they have for the summer?
Oh, so in June we have Mario Maker 2.
Oh, yeah.
In July we have Fire Emblem.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I didn't remember.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Fire Emblem fan, so.
Oh, and then Animal Crossing, who knows when. Yeah, maybe that's November, December. I think they'll probably talk about that at E3. I don't really expect to see it here.
I would really hope for it at this Direct, but I don't think. I think if they're going to do another game-centric E3, it's going to be Animal Crossing.
Right. I mean, how
At
easy
least
would
somewhat.
it be to do their whole E3 layout where there's game stuff all around, like they did Odyssey, and there was like all the New Donk City stuff. Like, it'd be so easy with Animal Crossing to just lay out the whole floor with Animal Crossing stuff.
For sure. Yeah, so as much as I've been so Animal Crossing minded, but I don't think it's really going to happen at this Direct.
Yeah, maybe holding it in their back pocket. Although, I think Luigi's Mansion was the beginning of the Direct where it was announced, and then Animal Crossing was at the end of that one. So maybe they just do that again.
The thing, so I guess the reason why I even think of Animal Crossing is because Reggie's retiring. He's leaving the 15th, and so people are kind of thinking maybe that this is the last Direct where Reggie shows his face, and maybe he leaves with like a quote-unquote gift.
Yeah,
and reveals
like, all right,
more
guys,
about.
I'm retiring. Now I'll have lots of time to play Animal Crossing for the Switch.
Yeah, exactly. He likes Animal Crossing. He also likes Metroid, though, and we haven't really seen shiz for that. So,
right. Well, trilogy, let's go.
Yeah, come on. That would be a big possibility.
Yeah, I was trying to think earlier of all the things we could see, because they do normally have their hallmarks at the beginning and end, and then the middle is like their title uh, headlines or whatever they call them, and it's sort of smaller things. So I think they could fit trilogy in as, you know, one of those middle ground things. Um, I think some of those usually are even things that are already announced and they're just bringing up again. So maybe they would bring up some things from like the Nindy showcase and stuff like that.
Do you think they'd talk more about Zelda?
Yeah, the Necro Dancer thing.
Well, that, but also
the Link's Awakening remake.
Yes. God, my mind's blanking a lot right now.
No, you're good. Maybe, but that's coming out. I think they said late 2019. To me, that always just says like December. It could be earlier, I guess. But I think maybe they showed enough off of that one that I don't know if they need to bring it back up again, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, unless they're adding some crazy stuff, there isn't really too much more to show.
Right.
Just I don't know, just more for us to oogle at, but
right. Although along with the like rumor of the Metroid Prime trilogy, there was a rumor of like a Link to the Past something or other.
Yeah, Best Buy had some random listing in their, it wasn't even public, it was like in their system, employee system, that had a Link to the Past, Persona 5, and something else.
Metroid Prime trilogy.
I think it was. Yeah. So, and I'm really mixed about whether that's real or like whether that means anything. It's real. Right. I don't know, because it could.
Yeah, that's weird because they said the Link's Awakening remake was like in there and separate. So I'm like, like how do you just make the mistake of putting a Link to the Past in there?
Yeah,
I can't.
It's
see how it could happen, but like I also don't see how that could actually be a game right now.
It's really interesting though, because we saw a rumor of another like eShop only Zelda title besides Link's Awakening, and it really makes you think a little, but I don't know that there's really all that much to it.
Yeah, that does make sense. Maybe while they're at it, making that whole new art style and engine for Link's Awakening, they're like, hey, let's give people a Link's Awakening remake or a Link to the Past.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I don't know. I feel like A Link to the Past has a very specific palette, I guess, and I feel like if they didn't replicate that very well, if they just ported it to that other style, I don't know that I'd be the happiest. But then again,
yeah, that's a good point.
It'd be a 3D remake of like a 3D top-down remake of A Link to the Past, and I'd still be very happy.
Right. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point, because Link's Awakening already is kind of like a, I don't know, it's kind of like a black sheep feeling Zelda, and the art style, but this weird kind of claymation looking thing kind of suits Link's Awakening.
Yeah, it kind of looks like those pop figures.
Yeah.
Just a little, not as big heads, I guess.
Right.
Let's see. You also mentioned A Link to the Past could tie in. You were saying the SNES, they could announce something with that.
Right. Yeah. So that's been rumored for like a while. Like even data mine stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like they will bring SNES games to Switch Online, which I don't see why they wouldn't.
And it kind of goes.
Could be one of their announcements here.
It goes with Reggie's statement he made a while back, where someone asked him about mini consoles, and he was like, "In the future, the online will be the way to interact with legacy content." I guess is what he said.
Oh, really? I didn't hear about that. Cool.
So, because people were like, "Are you going to make an N64 classic?" And he didn't really say yes, but he didn't say no either. But he was like, "Yeah, Switch Online." So.
Right. Yeah. I think they almost confirmed to find some kind of SNES stuff in the Switch, but then there was like other mystery emulators in there, and so, dude, please give us like N64 stuff. And oh man,
wouldn't
I
that
want
be
to play.
so funny? So I've been kind of lurking in the background of the Switch hacking scene, and they just barely got Ocarina of Time and all that running at full speed. It'd be
Oh
so
really?
funny if they, like, right after they get this going, Nintendo releases an official version of it. It'd be
Yeah,
like,
that would be
well,
funny.
there's
I'm
no point in this emulator anymore.
I just have to imagine that they had some kind of difficulty getting that running on there for some reason, maybe in mobile mode. Well, I don't see why they would, but man, it just doesn't make sense to me to have Wii Virtual Console, Wii U Virtual Console, and I'm like, I don't really want to rebuy these games I already have. And then they get the Switch where it's portable and everything, and I'm like, I want to rebuy all these games I have.
Yeah.
I can't do
Me
it.
too. I'd buy the shiz out of everything. Like,
Yeah. So
such a missed
maybe
opportunity.
Nintendo's always looking at the future. They're seeing things are going the way of subscriptions and stuff, so maybe that was their idea, but man, it's taken forever.
Yeah, and this could kind of tie in. They could announce some sort of SNES thing to go along with the rumored new consoles that they have, the new iterations of the Switch that they're supposedly making.
I didn't even think of that.
And
of course, they'll probably talk about like the new models of the Switch.
They could, like, it could be almost like a relaunch of the Switch, where it's like, now we have SNES games and we have the Switch Mini and Pro. They're not going to call them that, but
right.
So it really makes you think, because they've got to have some sort of plan, because the next generation of Xbox and PlayStation are coming, and the Switch, while it's like, it's a really amazing system, it really doesn't have, all it has is like indies. It doesn't have the most third-party support as far as like some genres, like first-person shooters are really really good racer game. There isn't really one of those. They're all kind of
right. I think last Direct they did announce like 2 or 3 racers.
Yeah,
so
they had there was one that was for the Xbox 360 that's coming over that was really good, and
nice.
I forget what it's called, but it makes you wonder, because especially with Doug Bowser, after learning a bit about him, I really kind of trust his marketing, because it seems like he's done a really good job so far. Just that with the shift between how they advertise the Wii U to how they advertise the Switch. The Switch.
Huge difference.
But I don't know. It's interesting. I'm kind of excited to see what happens.
Yeah. Typically, it seems like the last few Directs, at least when I've been paying attention, they'll have some rumor about like, oh, it's going to happen this day, and then like the morning of the day before they announce it. So you only have like one day to wait.
So
we'll probably Wednesday morning.
Find out Wednesday
nice
whether or not that happens.
Yeah. Man, I'm excited now. I was trying to think of things they could talk about, and I'm like, there's Luigi's Mansion, I guess.
Oh,
and
there's
I don't know
so
what
much
else they'll really talk about. Smash 3.0, right? We went over that, but then I was like, I don't know what else. And then, you bring up Reggie, you bring up the new Switch models. There's so many things.
There's so much crap going on in the Nintendo world. It's it's kind of hard because they haven't really said much about anything. So you're like, well,
right,
what's gonna happen? So it's the same with Xbox and PlayStation right now too, because all these rumors about the next generation and streaming and stuff. So
right.
It's a very exciting or anxiety-ridden time for gamers, depending on your viewpoint.
Yeah. Don't mess it up.
Alrighty. Well, I think that wraps up the discussion. Do you have anything else? Any other ideas?
I think pretty much covered everything. Like we very first talked about Smash, because that's obviously going to be there.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty excited because not only does it look like we're getting more modes, like they're actually adding more to the game instead of just the characters, but they're adding like home run and stage builder supposedly, not target test, but they're adding 2 modes this time. Maybe next time they just add target test, because that's like a lot of different target tests they have to make for all the characters.
Oh yeah.
But I would just love that if the next like 4.0 update or whatever, they just add target test mode, then the game would be like almost perfect.
Oh yeah, it'd be awesome. I'm excited. I need to get back into that. I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart recently. I've been trying to become more pro at that game, so.
Right on.
Alrighty, well, that'll do it for the video. Farewell.